A 1-year-old Gering boy is fighting for his life, and the 31-year-old suspect being held on a $1 million bond on a felony child abuse charge. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a Gering man is facing a felony child abuse charge following an early Wednesday morning incident that left a 1-year-old boy fighting for his life in a Colorado hospital. 31-year-old Tyler Green has been charged with knowing and intentional child abuse resulting in serious injury after an investigation by Gering police of a report of a child coughing up blood. Officers say during the investigation, the evidence in the home did not line up with Green's story that the child had soiled himself and made a mess on the floor and walls, and during a bath, the boy started vomiting blood, at which time he called to the boy's mother, who had been asleep. An emergency room doctor at Regional West told officers the child suffered injuries that appeared intentional, including contusions and bruising to the face, lower back, and chest, a core body temperature of 82 degrees, and a hypoxic brain injury. The boy was airlifted to Children's Hospital in Aurora, with his current condition not immediately available. A March 28th preliminary hearing was set for Green during his initial appearance in Scottsbluff County Court yesterday afternoon, with bond set at $1 million with a 10% provision. Well, what used to be an Olympic-sized indoor swimming pool will soon become a large indoor basin of gravel and dirt. After reviewing 4 bids for the project, the Scottsbluff School Board this week voted to accept a bid of $28,500 from Mark Chrisman Trucking to fill the pool inside the former Splash Arena, with the funds coming from the QZPUF Fund. Superintendent Dr. Andrew Dick tells KNEB News that this step was recommended in an effort to preserve the building itself.
Because of where the pool sits, more times than not, throughout the year, there's standing water in the base of that pool just because of the high level of the groundwater. So by filling that in with a dirt, sand, gravel substance, then we wouldn't have water sitting in there contributing to the mold within the building.
In addition to just filling in the pool structure, there was an alternative available that would have filled in the pool, removed structures like the diving boards, and then paved the floor with concrete. That option, with a minimum bid of $145,000, failed on a vote of 3-3, with the board then voting unanimously to move forward with the fill-only alternative.
The journey of a dream becoming reality. When we're young, a dream develops into a passion. That passion continues to manifest and grows as you do. It becomes all you want to do and all you want to be. It gives you direction. It drives you. Then, your dream has become a reality. When that dream is ready to be reality, Platte Valley Bank will be with you every step of the way.
Welcome back. A trio of rezoning ordinances to allow a state-of-the-art athletic center to be built in northeast Scottsbluff are nearing completion. During the most recent Scottsbluff City Council meeting, members passed the third and final reading to rezone lots 1 through 4 of Block 1 of the Triple Peaks subdivision from agricultural residential to office and professional. Council members also approved the second reading of the ordinance to annex the property in those lots, as well as approve the name change of Easton Drive to 18th Avenue in the Quint commercial tracts. The Element Sports Summit Event Center would serve as a multifunctional sports and community event center for the region. Well, politicians in both Nebraska and Wyoming are voicing their displeasure with plans by the U.S. Postal Service to make changes to mail distribution operations. U.S. Senator Deb Fischer says a plan to downgrade the North Platte Mail Processing Center and transfer some processing and distribution functions to Denver is misguided, and she's encouraging the public to make their voices heard during a March 28th input meeting. Currently, the North Platte facility processes and distributes all mail in Nebraska west of Cozad to the Wyoming border, north to the South Dakota border, and into portions of northern Kansas. Wyoming's Secretary of State Chuck Gray has voiced opposition to moving processing operations from Cheyenne to Denver and from Casper to Billings. And Nebraska's preliminary unemployment rate for January 2024 is 2.5% seasonally adjusted, according to a release from the Nebraska Department of Labor. That rate was unchanged from the revised December 2023 rate and placed the state 5th in the nation. The national seasonally adjusted unemployment rate for January is 3.7%, unchanged from the prior month. Nebraska's preliminary unemployment rate for February is expected to be released on March 22nd.
Renewal by Andersen makes the best replacement windows and patio doors you can get, and they're among the best investments you can make in your home right now. Mortgage interest rates have doubled in just the last year. People are renovating their homes rather than moving. Renewal by Andersen windows and patio doors are a fantastic investment. Great tax incentives right now, 5-star energy rated, significantly cut your energy bills, and make your home much more valuable in a buyer's market. Snap that QR code, visit rbawyoming.com right now to start the conversation.
For this week's featured Pet of the Week, we meet Sarge, a 3-year-old domestic shorthair that came into the Panhandle Humane Society as a stray 5 weeks ago. He's over 12 pounds, larger than life, but loves his head to get scratched. His adoption cost is $50, and that includes his neuter, microchipping, and all vaccinations. Meet Sarge or any of the other cats or dogs available for adoption. You can head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society daily during normal business hours.
Morrill County Community Hospital and the behavioral health providers are here to help. Amber Dean specializes in mental health care, which includes medication and therapy across a person's lifespan. Melody Lacey helps people deal with a wide range of behavioral problems, from depression and anxiety to child psychiatry. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
Culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, Scottsbluff County is kicking into the upcoming Cattlemen's Ball in a significant way with approval of a large tourism grant. The board last week approved a grant of $14,500, making the county the transportation sponsor, with the money going towards a bus shuttle service between Scottsbluff and Gering and the site of the event. Tourism Director Brenda Lacey said she saw the situation as similar to prior significant commitment of county lodging funds, such as for the Champions Challenge Rough Stock Rodeo.
If I could have had $1 for every time they said Scottsbluff County on the Cowboy Channel, we could both retire. And this is the same thing. Everybody in the state of Nebraska, plus even South Dakota and Wyoming, is going to know that this year's Cattlemen's Ball is in Scottsbluff County.
However, the vote approving the funding was split 3-2, with Commissioners Russ Reisig and Charlie Knapper dissenting. Event organizers are anticipating several thousand attendees to this year's Cattlemen Ball in Minutair, with a good portion of those staying at our local lodging throughout Scottsbluff County. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.